Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hopefully all are doing fantastic. By the grace of mighty God, I'm keeping cool and dandy. Today I'm here to give a description about drug addiction. So I'm a very beginner of making different kind of presentations, so please pardon my mistake if I make any. Hopefully you love it. So don't waste your time. Let's get the main courses of the documentary. The topic is about drug addiction. First of all, I'm going to classify my topics. First of all, we're going to describe something. What's the meaning of drug addiction? In the second part, we'll be talk about why the people are addicted for drugs. And the third part, we are talking about how is the way we can overcome from this problem. And in the meantime, we will also talking about what's the disadvantages of taking drugs. And the last time, I'll wrapping my conversation with a great conclusion. So going the main courses of our presentation, what's the meaning of drug addiction? So if I parted my topic like drug and addiction, drug is a kind of medicine and addiction is a kind of habituated with taking something. Accumulated, we can say that if you say some drugs or if you say some medicine, like some illegal medicine continuously, that will be hamper your mentality, that will be lost your thinking power. That's called drug addiction. So in the second part, we can say something why the people are getting drug addicted. What's the reason behind it? The people are getting drug addicted is a kind of gradual method. It's not a single day's process. It's a huge day's process, and continuously people are taking different kind of drugs. There are two classes of people in our society. The single club are the poor qualities people, and another is a richer class people. The poor class people, they are suffering a lot of problem, a different kind of failure, different kind of awkward situation. So they are taking different kind of drugs. Only they want to forget. How is the way they can forget these kind of suffering things? They want to get away. How is the way they can remove their pressure, they can remove their failure moment, and in that way they are habituated with taking different kind of drugs. And the richer class people, they are just taking this kind of drugs only a piece of enjoyment. And in that way, the accumulatedly all the people of our society, they are habituated with taking different kind of drugs, and it will be not only cost or some kind of financial crisis, it will be lost the mental power. The person who are taking drugs continuously, they lost their mental power. They don't know what's the right or what's the wrong. They are lost their mental power, their thinking power. And the next way I can say something, what's the bad effect or disadvantages of taking drugs. Taking drug is a hazardous, a hamperous matter for our society. Not only our society, it will be a dangerous thing for our country, because most of the people, most of the teenagers, those who are connected acting with different kind of drugs. There are different kind of good societies, good families. They belongs good families, and they just go through the bad way, and it will be a great sorrow. It will be a great sorrowness for the family as well as the country, because they have the power of next prime minister, next president, next millionaire, next billionaire. They have the potentiality for getting this kind of thing in near future. But this kind of drug addiction, they lost their all kind of talent for only this kind of a little single moment for enjoyment. So at the last time, I can say something. How is the way we can overcome from this problem? We can overcome from this problem by taking some proper rules and regulation from our country, and this rules and regulation is strictly put our family, and our family will be too much sincere about their children, and that will be more helpful for overcoming this kind of problem. And the guardian of these teenagers, they had a great part for overcoming this kind of problem. And if they are blamed with their children like a friend, they can overcome from this problem. But it is a problem of longer period, because it like blend with our culture, our society for a gradual method for a longer period of time. So you can't overcome from this problem with a single night, because it's need a huge moment of time, because it's a stay or it's a blend with a lot of times. And definitely if you want to remember, or if you want to remove this problem, definitely it will be take a huge period of times. So that's all about my presentation about drug addiction. Hopefully you'll be escape from this kind of drug addiction, and you will be do a better things and a better future in your career, and you will be do a better thing for your family, your country, and you will be proud. You will be make our country, our nation pride. That's all about my presentation. Hopefully I'll be back with a different and brand new presentation in near future. Till then, tata. And please do subscribe and put the green button for getting more information from my channel.